Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Center for Spiritual Living Redlands. My name is Joe. I'll be leading you on this guided meditation this morning. Let me invite you to just sit up straight, relax the shoulders, and just take a nice deep inhalation through the nose. Go ahead and hold it. Then release. Exhale out your mouth, nice and slow. This morning we'll do what's called the alpha state meditation to bring us into a centering effect and clearing our consciousness. It's good for relaxation, mindfulness, visualization. As we breathe in deeply through our nose, feel in the belly expand like a balloon, and hold it, and exhale out the mouth. Let us repeat this process for a few minutes. Breathing in deeply through the nose, feel in the belly expand, hold it, exhale out the mouth, slowly drawing out that breath as long as you can. This triggers the parasympathetic nervous system, bringing us into a more relaxed state. Just follow this breathing pattern that is most comfortable for you. Allow your breaths, each out breath, each in breath, to grow deeper and deeper as you breathe. Allow your body to relax. All that tension in your shoulders and neck and upper muscles to just melt away. Allow any distracting thoughts or distractions from outside. Do not resist them, just acknowledge them and return your focus and your attention to your breathing. Feeling the rise and fall. Allowing each out breath to extend as long as you can extend it. As we descend into a deeper state, a more relaxed state of consciousness, centering in this oneness, this unity, with this powerful universal consciousness and intelligence that pervades all space and substance. Now, about 2 seconds apart, in your head, count backwards from 100. As you find yourself going deeper. You now are in the alpha state, if you weren't already in it. Just allow this time now to visualize any desired life, existence, being, feeling, emotion that you can experience for your best and greatest good. See it projected up on a movie screen in front of you. See it playing out right now. Right now. It could be in the country, in the forest, in nature, on a beach, in in the perfect house, the perfect setting, the perfect relationship, perfect job. See your ideal condition in life, your ideal existence, your ideal relationships. See it all playing out on a screen right now in front of you. Picture your reality. As we continue to breathe in this state, in this knowing, in this truth that sets us free from all limitations, all restrictions, knowing that we are bound, that you are bound by nothing. Limitless potential. As this creative process unfolds perfectly right here, right now, let us be still and know. The alpha state is most active and functioning when we first awake in the morning. This meditation is best used in that time. But it can be used throughout the day. You can repeat this meditation at home before you go to bed anytime, but in the morning when you first awake is the best time. You can do this meditation for 10 days, counting down from 100, and then 10 days counting down from 50 to 1. And then another 10 days counting down from 10. And then another 10 days counting down from 5. Each time you should find yourself going into the alpha state quicker. As you grow stronger in consciousness and in mind. This meditation is known as the Silva meditation method. And as I count up from 5, you may feel free to open your eyes and bring your attention back to this moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this concludes our meditation. Thank you.
State. Greet the day. Take a look at the person next to you. Say, God loves you and I love you too. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice, repeat after me. We come together, we come together, we come together. In the name of love, we come together, we come together, we come together. In the name of love. Take a look at the person next to you. Say, I recognize the God in you. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice, repeat after me. We come together, we come together, we come together. In the name of love, we come together, we come together, we come together. In the name of love, from every walk of life, every creed and color, in kinship we unite, in honor of the love in each other. Take a look at the person next to you. Say, namaste, I bow to you. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice, repeat after me. We come together, we come together, we come together. In the name of love, together. We come together. We come together in the name of love. Everybody get up on your feet. Feel the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, 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 hey. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. 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 My soul is welcome. Oh, my soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. I am getting a message loud and clear. Getting a message loud and clear. Getting a message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. And so is yours. So is mine. So is Gilman. So is Ed. And so is Eileen.
Good morning. And all you beautiful souls, which are welcome here, good to see you this morning. I am Eileen, and I am welcoming you to the Center for Spiritual Living Redlands. Thank you to everyone joining us on Facebook Live and YouTube and here in our beautiful sanctuary. And look at all of your beautiful faces. I love it. And it's truly a privilege and an honor to welcome you to our Sunday celebration service. CSL Redlands is a new thought community living an ancient wisdom philosophy based on the science of mind. The science of mind philosophy was developed in the early 20th century by writer and lecturer Reverend Dr. Ernest Holmes, and Dr. Holmes studied truths from all the world's religious traditions and spiritual paths and developed a fresh, new way for us to look at ourselves and how we fit into the world. CSL Redlands is an open and inclusive community honoring all people from every background, all races, sexual orientations, gender expressions, and spiritual paths. No matter where you are or who you are on your journey of faith, you are always welcome here. Always, always. Our purpose is to awaken a welcome. Write it down. Write it down. Keep it handy. You're going to want to use that word. All right? Our purpose is to awaken humanity to its spiritual magnificence. Who wrote this? You got to start spelling words right here. Because I look silly saying these words. And our vision is a world that works for everyone. Got through that one. If you are here for the first time, will you raise your hands? I want to. Okay. All right. We have a little packet for you. We're so happy that you chose to join us this Sunday morning. It's still morning. Who am I? And a gentle reminder to silence your cell phones, and you can put them away. Put them away. If you want. The putting away part. But silencing them is important. Okay, so here we are. We have got some information for you. Joe Nelson is the coordinator of the Sandwich Ministry, is requesting donations of lunch meat. The Sandwich Ministry of CSL Redlands supports the houseless population in Redlands. The center's office is open on Wednesday from 11:30 to 3:30 if you want to drop something off. If you cannot bring your items on Wednesdays between the times stated, bring your items with you on Sunday, and we will put them where they will be safe and secure and kept fresh. Postponed. Okay, the spiritual book study group is postponed, and we will give you information at a later date about when that is going to start up again. And it will be about the Bhagavad Gita, the Song of God, retold in simplified English by Edwardville something. Spiritual movie night. Joe, is that happening? Or later on?
February, maybe early March.
Okay, well, stay tuned. 1 Minute Miracle. Our practitioners are available after service for prayer. What can we know for your highest good? Our practitioners are powerful practitioners, and they will pray with you for your highest good. Amazon Smiles. Oh, I think I just saw where they are suspending their charity donation program. Gosh and golly, I think we all. On when? February 15th. So you got run to your computers, run to Amazon, buy a whole lot of stuff between now and February 15th, and then a portion of your purchase comes to us. So I expect to have a report. We have an annual congregation meeting is next Sunday here at 11:30 a.m. at the center. It is very important that we have all of our members here. Friends can join the meeting, but they won't be allowed to vote on any issues. But you may want to just join to hear what's happening in our church and center here. And that it is, and I'm emphasizing, it is important that we have all of especially our members and our board members be here. The Metaphysical Fair is Saturday, February 4th. There is a flyer for that on the table, on each table. That's a lot of fun, and that's right here in the sanctuary, and wonderful fun things happen. I am also going to bring your attention to something. We are wishing our Vietnam friends a Happy New Year. For them, it is the Year of the Cat. The Year of the Cat is always at my house, and they do not let me forget it. And a Happy New Year to our Chinese friends. 'Tis the year of the wabbit. I love wabbits. Always have, always will. Thank you for being here. Have a great afternoon.
So today we're all about gratitude. Grateful, I am grateful. So grateful, I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Hello again. I invite you to be still with me for a moment for our opening invocation. Realizing that there is this power, this presence, this universal intelligence that is all creating, that is the master behind all things seen and unseen. Here on God's green earth, I call this power God. You may call it whatever it calls upon you to call it. But this power, this intelligence, creator of everything on God's green earth and throughout the vast expanses of the universe, reflected in all things beautiful, as all things are beautiful, as all things in mind and spirit and body and truth. And I know for me, and I declare this truth for you, that we all embody, I embody, you embody this presence, this power, unified with spirit, unified with God. We all unfold in our best and greatest good, right here, right now. All those present here in this sanctuary, all those watching online from home, we are so grateful for your presence. We are blessed with your presence. Your presence blesses me. I am blessed by God. I declare this blessing to you. In this receptivity of consciousness, of truth, of this divine power, representative of all things beautiful, peaceful, joyous, love, compassion, charity. Just feel it here now, moving through me. It opens us up to the message to be received here today by Reverend Sonja Prince. I just can't express enough gratitude to Al Yankee, Gilman Carver for their music that they bring us, that permeates our souls, fills us with this magnificent vibration. To David in our sound booth, keeps us technically proficient, operating. To our board of directors and all those who make this place continue to thrive and function. Blessed be all of us, me, you, and so it is. Today's reading comes from Diane Harmony. It's a great name. Diane Harmony says, when you give thanks, you are purifying your emotional response to life by focusing on love and leaving fear, doubt, worry, shame, and blame behind. Here's another one called Apologies to Omar. There was a door to which I found no key. There was a veil past which I could not see. Then to heaven itself I cried. What lamp has destiny to guide? Her children struggle in the dark. Understanding, know thyself, the wee small voice replied. Thank you.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me. It's everywhere. Gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. Oh, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. Oh, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. What are you grateful for? I'm so grateful. 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 I'm so grateful.
Thank you, Al. I'm so grateful for you, Al Yankee. Good morning, everyone. My name is Sonja Prince. I'm the spiritual director here at Centers for Spiritual Living, Redlands. Al, I just need a little bit more of that. I just need a little bit more of that. I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
Let's just stand up. I want to hear you.
I'm so
I want to know that you're grateful this morning.
I'm so grateful.
We have breath in our lungs this
So
morning.
grateful.
You got here some kind of way this morning. So there's a lot to be grateful for. Some people did not make it to see the sunrise this morning. So what are we grateful for this morning? So let's hear it.
I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.
so grateful for each and every person that I see before me this morning. I'm so grateful for all the people that are on Facebook Live. I'm so grateful for all the people that are on YouTube right now. I'm so grateful for all the people that are out there this morning, because some people did not wake up this morning. Something happened yesterday in the middle of the night, and they didn't see the sunrise. They didn't see the loved ones next to them. They didn't see their grandchildren. I have the opportunity to live with my grandchildren now. Boy, let me tell you, Dara and I, we feel like new parents. We are so sleep deprived. And the little one said to her dad said to her, "Don't wake Grandma and Grandpa up in the middle of the night." And she stood firm and said, "I can." It's so. He said she grabbed him by the pants leg and said, "I can." So I'm so grateful for her, because it's going to keep Daryl and I on our toes. But I just wanted to. The music, sometimes I write a talk, but then the music or somebody I see or something I hear will inspire me to do something entirely different. I'm so grateful. So this morning I was sitting over there at that table in the back, and I heard laughter from outside in the parking lot, or maybe outside coming closer. And I recognized the laugh. I recognized it. And so I began to look out there in the doors with anticipation, and she walked through the door. My dear, 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 I almost brought tears to my eyes. Friend, Norma Jackson is here from Texas. Thank you. And a beautiful friendship sitting beside her. We were at a party together, and I got to experience her beautiful granddaughter. Just the wisest little beautiful. How old is she now? She's 8 years old now. But just beautiful, wise. She had that inner beauty. She was beautiful. She is beautiful on the outside. But she had this inner beauty and this inner wisdom and this inner knowing of who she is. And I'm so grateful. Woo! Ernest Holmes said, "You need to be talking about me up there today." Okay. Calm down. I'll get to you. But I'm so grateful. So I always like to start off with some humor. And so there's this, it said a grandmother and her grandson are at the beach. He's playing in the water. She's standing on the shore. Well, all of a sudden, a huge wave appears from nowhere and crashes on the spot where the grandson was waiting. The water recedes, and the boy's no longer there. He had been swept away. The grandmother gets on her knees and begins to pray. That's what grandmothers do. They pray. The Bible says pray without ceasing, and grandmothers pray without ceasing. So she began to pray. She creates a mental equivalent of her grandson playing on the beach. She releases all the worry of his absence and fully accepts that he has been returned to her. He has been returned to her, not he will be returned to her. He has been returned to her. She expresses her gratitude at his safe return and concludes the prayer by saying, "And so it is." That makes it final. Period. And so it is. A voice booms from the sky, "All right already." And a moment later, another huge wave appears out of nowhere and crashes on the beach. As the water recedes, the boy is standing there. He is smiling and splashing around as if nothing had happened. The voice booms again. There, are you satisfied? And she replies, he had on a hat. So you get it. Come on, God, he had on a hat. Let's see the hat. But that story illustrates our teachings. And right over here on the wall, it says affirmative prayer. 5 steps to affirmative prayer. Recognition. She recognized God. God is. Unification. She unified with that presence. So we say you stop. You stop your prayer. You recognize God first, and then you unify with God. And if you're not in that unification space, you don't go any further. Because you want to feel that indwelling presence. And once you unify, then you do your realization statement. I affirm that whatever it is, it's going to manifest into your life. And you say it's already manifested. You don't say, God, whenever you get a chance, could you please? That's beseeching. But what we do is we know the realization, we realize, and we know. And that's where we bring that 3rd step in. And then thanksgiving, which is gratitude. I am so grateful for whatever it is. And then you release it. You release it like this grandmother. She released it. She knew. She knew. So we have to know that we know that we know that whatever we're praying for affirmatively is going to manifest. Already is manifested in our life. We just have to open ourselves up to receive it. And that is the key. Opening ourselves up to receiving it. So that is not the talk title today. The title of my talk today is Singing with Gratitude. Did we hear some singing this morning? Aren't we grateful for it? So let's give Al Yankee a hand again. Singing with gratitude. Because singing with gratitude, there's research that says that singing, it can boost stress levels. You may have been stressed when you came here. Somebody may have cut you off on the freeway. You may have said, oh, oops. This thing loves to jump off my face. You may have been stressed on the way here, but you arrived. Gratitude for that. Gratitude for that. So research says that it can boost your immune system. Helps lung functions. Because when you're singing, I don't know about you, but in the morning time, I turn on music. And I start singing around the house. And I'm a morning person anyway. My kids are like, oh. My baby granddaughter, she's not a morning person. I can say, good morning, sweetheart. She'll say, why are you waking me up? Why are you waking me up, Grandma? But I'm a morning person. So I'm always happy in the morning anyway. But I put on music, and I'm singing, I'm rejoicing. The Bible says, make a joyful noise unto the Lord, and I do that. I do that in the morning because I want my day to reflect my mood, right? We want our day to reflect our mood. If I start off in the morning and I have an attitude, then the universe is going to say, it's going to create what? It's going to create more of that. We say change your thinking, change your life, but it's your choice to do so. Change it in the positive. You can change it in the negative if you want to. That's your choice. But the universe will give you more of that which you, because it says, everything that we think is a prayer. Everything that we say is a prayer. It goes out. It goes out. And the universe says, your wish is my command. So the universe is, God is always wanting to give you what you're asking for. So it's up to you. It's your choice. What are you asking for when you say, I don't like this car I'm driving? What are you asking for when you look in your bank account and you say, I don't have enough money? The universe says, your wish is my command. You will not have enough money. You will continue to drive that car because you haven't demonstrated gratitude. Gratitude for everything that we have. We have to demonstrate it. Where am I? So in 1 Thessalonians, 5th chapter, 18th verse says, in all things give thanks. In all things give thanks. And there was something that I heard about. It was written by Alan Cohen, where he talked about there was a Zen Buddhist woman who people came to see her from miles around. They just came from miles around to see her. And they would tell her their stories and just recount everything. And she would give them the same affirmation, which it says, thank you for everything. I have no complaints. I'll repeat it again. Her affirmation was for them to say, thank you for everything whatsoever. I have no complaints. We're living, we're breathing, we're experiencing this thing called life. We're experiencing it right here and right now today, because there's only this now moment. So we're experiencing it right now, right here, right now. So if you would take with you and say, thank you for everything, I have no complaints whatsoever. Now, if you've traveled from miles around, some people might be a little upset about that. Is that all you're going to give me? That's all she gave them. That's all she gave them. It was up to them to receive it. We give tools. We give practical applications of things every week, but I can tell it to you. You have to receive it and use it. It is not up to me. What's up to me is what I do in my life, how I use these tools in my life. I give them to you freely, the truth of your being, the truth of who you are, but it's up to you to use them. It's up to you. Like the students asked the Buddha, they was asking him about, are you a yogi? Are you he said, I'm awake. So we have to wake up, don't we? We have to wake up, and we have to be grateful. So yesterday I forgot about Ernest. Ernest is down here saying, are you going to remember me? I want to acknowledge our founder and our teacher, Ernest Holmes. Yesterday was his 136th birthday. So we acknowledge Ernest Holmes. That's why I have his picture up here. We acknowledge him because these teachings that I'm talking about, these spiritual practices that I'm talking about, are from him, the Science of Mind textbook. And David has a little short clip of Ernest Holmes. And he's going to play that for us.
This evening, I am going to talk to you about a power for good in the universe, greater than you are, greater than I am, greater than all of us. a power for good that we can use in everyday life, for everything. When the greatest teacher who ever lived said, "It is done unto you as you believe," what do you suppose he was talking about? This mastermind was talking about a spiritual power in the universe, something so close to us that it is indeed nearer than our hands and feet, closer to us than our very neck vein, as the old Talmud said. And so this power is not something we have to go in search after. It is something that is right here, close, nearer than our very breath.
Thank you, David. Close, nearer than our very breath. I think that's the key. Well, I know that's the key. But it's a trick, isn't it? It's a trick because we look for things outside here. We look for joy outside here. We look for things out here to be grateful for when it's already within us. And we say we need to go within. This is where we do our deepest work, is when we get silent, we go into the silence, and then it is revealed to us. It is revealed to us. Ernest Holmes said it is closer to us than our hands and our feet, but it is actually the breath that we are breathing. We are breathing. We are living God's life. We are living God's life right here, right now. And so we choose how we show up in the world. So I want to show up in the world with gratitude. I want to show up in the world with love. I want to show up in the world with peace, prosperity, abundance, all of it, perfect health and wholeness. So I give thanks for this temple, this body temple that we're in, that God is housed right here within us. I give thanks for it each and every day. I give thanks for it each and every day. And how I show up in the day. I wake up in the morning, I put on my music, and I say, what is God's highest idea of me today? What can I do? What can I say to speak the truth of who you are in the world that might inspire someone to know the truth for themselves? And that is the work. That is what we do. So if anybody would like to stand up and tell me what they're grateful for, 2 people, just 2. Norma's standing up. And Bonnie, just a second, Bonnie.
So I said, and I asked my friend Janine, can you take me to Center Spiritual Living Redlands? She said, of course. So here I am with my brothers and my sisters, and I am so, so grateful. I flew out here with this in mind. I'm going to be at Center for Spiritual Living Redlands on the 22nd of January. That was my intent. So I'm here and I'm grateful. I love all of you. I feel like you're my sisters and brothers because I watch you every Sunday and I listen to Gilman. I feel like I know him because I hear that every morning. My daughter, she says, Mama, are you going to church this morning? I said, yes. And I go in my studio and I watch you and I feel like I'm right here. So thank you for accepting me. I love what you're doing. I'm supporting you because I want a world that works for everyone.
All right.
So thank you so much.
Okay, I'm so grateful for Joe and myself and everybody in the homeless people. I mean, it's such a blessing on Saturday. I don't know. Well, I made a commitment to my husband that I would go every other Saturday. Okay? He said, "You're going, huh?" I said, "Yeah, I'm going." But you know what? It's okay because our relationship between the two of us is so much better right now. And he found out that his cancer was really moving quick right now. But you know what? I'm grateful that I had the time to really nurture him more. And God had given me this. And now I really am grateful. I'm grateful that I'm going on a trip to see my friend. I can't even think of her name, but I'm going to go see her. But I'm grateful that I have a friend to go see on an airplane, you know. And if I don't make it out of the airport, they're going to hear a lot about my spirit and God. So maybe God has a plan for me. But I'm grateful that I'm able to do it. And I'm just so full with life that I'm able to go to work. I love going to work, and I'm grateful for my job. So you know what? That's what I'm grateful for.
Amen. Amen. Just give it to Maria. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I am grateful for you, both of you, and all of you. I mean, we sing a song this morning. Your soul is welcome here. Your soul is welcome here. So welcome and thank you. So here is some practical applications that you can take with you today. Like Eileen said, write it down. So being grateful and being in gratitude. So you can start a gratitude journal. And most of you may have a gratitude journal, but don't just put the obvious things in there. I'm grateful that I'm alive. I'm grateful for my car. Put down the other things that you're grateful for. Just don't do it in the morning. Do it in the evening when something has happened. So maybe you're asking for abundance or you're asking for prosperity, and you get a call from a friend that says, "Hey, let's go to lunch, my treat." Be grateful for that. Write that down in your gratitude journal. You got to be observant to what your prayers are, and then when those things come in, you have to recognize them, because if you're not recognizing them, then what are you doing? What? And I'm not saying you. Me too. I'm human too. Sometimes, I've been married for 37 years. 37 years. Sometimes I forget to be grateful for the person right next to me. Don't tell any stories, dear. They don't want to hear it. But sometimes I forget to be grateful for sometimes, in life, we're going through life, we're busy, we have these electronic devices that we're on, and the person that's right next to us, near and dear, we forget to be grateful for them. We just think it's just a routine thing. But everybody has choice, right? So he can choose to be here or not. Thank God you've chosen to be here, dear, for all these years. And we have a beautiful marriage, and we have a beautiful family. So I am extremely grateful for you, Daryl. I'm grateful for you, honey. So we can also practice gratitude in our communities. Be grateful for the things that people in our communities are doing. We can go and we can volunteer, and we can give back in our communities. And we just, in this center here, we try to recognize and we try to give back to our community all the time. I think last year we did we helped clean up State Street downtown. We're a member of the Interfaith Council that always has things that are needing to happen in the community. Like they're on the cut, they have their finger on what's happening here in Redlands. And so we try to get together as a community to support those things. So you can do that too. So just, if you don't take anything else with you today, just be in gratitude. So let's say our affirmation together and take this with you today. David, can you put our affirmation for today up, please? He doesn't have it yet. So, I am so grateful. Let's just make one up. I am so grateful for life. I am so grateful for my body temple. See, you can use. But let's continue. I am so grateful for my mind. You woke up this morning and you didn't have to ask anybody who you was. You looked in the mirror and said, that's me. I know my own name. And I'm not trying to make light of it, but there are some people that can't do that. I had a friend who the hardest thing for her was to have her mother not recognize her anymore and not recognize who she was anymore. You know, so there's that happens in our community as well, or in our families. So let's say this together. I am grateful for the abundance that is already mine to share. Doesn't quite go with the talk today, but okay. But it's good. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for your bodies and being present here today, that your mind and heart was attentive to the word today, the message, the truth of who and whose you are today. Thank you. So in gratitude, and so it is.
And so it is. And aren't we grateful for Sonja? Woo! Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. You can sing that with me, right? Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This beautiful, 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 this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. Yeah, get those rhythm instruments going. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Yeah. Woo! Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. It's beautiful, it's beautiful, it's beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This healing day. Healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
you. Thank you. We have so much to be grateful for, don't we? Yes. Don't we? Yeah. So much to be grateful for. Just breathe that in. Just breathe the energy and vibration of this day in this sanctuary. Just breathe that energy in. It feels so good to me. Does it feel good to you? Yes. All right. So now it's time for our conscious giving. So I invite you to consider that the same portal from which you give from is the same portal from which you receive from. So let's expand and be bigger and bolder givers as well as bigger and bolder receivers. There is a reciprocal relationship with the universe. So as we give, we also will receive. So join me by placing your tithing gifts and offerings over your heart. And David, if you can put our affirmation up on the screen. Okay. So we can say this together. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and my belief. It does great work in the world and returns to me multiplied abundantly. And so it is. We declare it. All right.
Thank you for giving. Thank you for receiving. And thank you for being who you are. Thank you for breathing. Thank you for believing. Thank you for being who you are. The universe is flowing with love that's ever growing. And you are a vessel of that love. So thank you for caring, and bless you for your sharing. And thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being who you are.
Thank you for being who you are. Thank you. Al Yankee wrote that song. He wrote that song. So I invite you to stretch your hands out towards the offering as we bless it. I bless these gifts, these tithes and gifts and offering, knowing that they are sufficient to cover the needs of CSL Redlands, which is a successful idea in the mind of God. How grateful it is for me to speak these words and know the truth right here and right now. And together we affirm it, declare it by saying, and so it is. And so it is. I'm going to invite my practitioners and other ministers up. Practitioner student Joe. Caitlin, if you are okay to come up, and Daryl. We're going to light this candle. Eileen talked about, Chinese New Year. And last night, yesterday, 10 people lost their lives. And so we light this candle in remembrance of those 10 people. We don't know them personally, but any kind of loss, any time a family member is not going to come home, we want to recognize that. We want to give thanks for their presence on the planet that they have been. And we want to send love to their families. So I feel so honored to be able to just say in remembrance of them, knowing that they were loved. They were someone's
brother, sister, aunt, uncle, mother, father. We just give thanks that they had a presence on this planet, and we send love to their families in remembrance of that soul that is always around, but not in the physical. Not in the physical. So I need a microphone, please, David. Thank you. And we'll start with, this is Joe, he's our practitioner student, and then we'll have each person speak a word of prayer and blessing for each one of you and all of those people out there that could not be present with us today, but we know that they're in their right and perfect place. For all the people that join us on Facebook Live and all the people that see us on YouTube and will watch after this, we send out a blessing to everyone. So Joe, if you could just start us off in prayer, please.
Sometimes life, there are more questions than answers in this time of tragedy. Let us be grateful for the blessing that life is, that there's this higher source, this higher power that we are all interconnected with, that cloaks us in this divine protection, divine guidance. As our hearts go out, as my heart goes out to the families of all those in suffering right now, or maybe suffering, asking a lot of questions, wondering why. These questions, why, always surface in these moments, these times of darkness. I take comfort in knowing that there is a higher vibration, the Christ light within that allows our love, our compassion to vibrate outward to all those letting them know that I know that this too shall come to pass. God is all there is. Grateful for this love, for this collective consciousness that brings out the best in all of us in times like these. I pass my word to Sonja.
And pass it to Daryl.
And just echoing the words that Brother Joel has already expressed, I just want to say that, you know, the most powerful thing in prayer is love. And from that love, the healing comes about. And so when we feel love and we express love, that energy is the highest energy. And it goes out to all of you. And it goes out to the families that have experienced hardships and challenges and death and mourning. And so we know that this energy, this power is for them as well, and that they are healing, that they are mending themselves, and that they are reflecting what it is about life, and knowing that life is precious. Life is moment to moment, day by day. And that is why we all must live our life in such a way that gives to others, that expresses love and kindness and careness and all the wonderful things, because life is minute to minute. And that's what's important. That's what's important. I pass this prayer on.
And so awed by the sweetness and sincerity of the prayer field that's already been established that I get to step into, recognizing that there's an opportunity for my own healing to take place now as well.
Yes, yes.
And recognizing that navigating the loss of a loved one is never easy. And sometimes the only thing that can sustain us is the knowing that this too will pass. That the discomfort, the pain, the void, the sense of loss is so profound sometimes that that's the only thing that we get to hold on to, is the knowing that God is in the midst of it, even now. And that there's an opportunity in the midst of the grief to call forth all those places within each of us that are seeking to reveal in order to heal. And remembering that love and support come from some of the most unexpected places. So elevating our consciousness to both give and receive that support as we move through this world of circumstances and conditions, maybe not knowing the specifics of someone, what that they're moving through, but recognizing that there, by the grace of God, could be one of us in the next moment. And as Darrell established, all we know we have is now. And that the present is the greatest gift that we can allow ourselves to receive and bask in and feel sustained by. There's an opportunity to find perfection in the midst of it all, if we dig deep enough. And so I bless all those souls that are navigating a sense of interruption and supposed tragedy and the effects of circumstance and conditions. The jolt that life throws our way sometimes. And I'm recognizing that divine love is permeating every experience that everyone is having on this planet now. And there's a sense of a life raft being sent out to all of us to hold on, to continue to just hold on, because this too will pass. So I give thanks for all the words spoken, for this place of deep knowingness that I've gotten to tap into on so much more profound a level than I ever even knew was feasible. And thanks that there is that place to lean into when the world wants to throw us off kilter to the point of spiritual amnesia, where we might forget to go within and ask for the love and the strength and the support. So releasing my word into infinite expression and the consciousness of healing that recognizes that there isn't anything to heal but a greater truth to be revealed. I say that this day we seize this precious present, this moment, and we live large, and we make a difference, and we give, and we continue to give, especially when it doesn't seem to make sense. And so from this consciousness, I release my word, knowing that this word and all that's been consecrated before me is seeping into every fiber of who we are now, and we feel fed by the knowing that this too will pass. Together we say, and so it is. Amen.
And so, thank you, Reverend Caitlin. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you, Joe. So I bless. Al, if you can continue to play. So everyone, just take a deep breath. Just breathe in that breath of life. And as you go forth from this place, know that you are blessed. Know that you are in our hearts, my heart. Knowing that there is peace, that peace that passes all understanding for any loss that you might be experiencing. Daryl and I, we had experienced a loss in August,